What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video, and this is a funny one for all of you guys because ever since the Sweet Baby Ink debacle has been going on, people have been raving left, right, and center because game journalists fail at every turn to actually talk about what's been going on within the game industry itself and the situation around Sweet Baby Ink. It all started with the Kotaku article itself coming out, omitting facts and running with a narrative that everybody was just harassing this poor little game company that just does consulting worth, and ignoring the fact that they went after Kabrutus first and attacked his Steam page. Well, now we have a wonderful update in this that makes it all the funnier in regards to Kotaku. Kotaku editor-in-chief Jen Glennon resigns. Now, she resigns for a completely, honestly, a very simple reason that makes it so much funnier the more we get into this. But let's begin, shall we? Kotaku editor-in-chief Jen Glennon announced she resigned from the website a little over 2 weeks after the outlet's Alyssa Mercante lied about video game consultant company Sweet Baby Inc. Glenn posted on X, "Some personal news, I've resigned from Kotaku, and Jim Spanfeller is a herb." Crying. Now, for those of you who don't know what herb is, I actually had to highlight it, but thank you, that part place, for letting me know. Jim Spanfeller is the CEO of GO Media, the company that owns Kotaku. As Glennon calling him a herb, it's a derogatory term that means worthy of being mocked, weak, chumpish, and generally to be avoided, according to Urban Dictionary. I didn't even know what that meant. I thought I could figure out that it was derogatory, but okay, and it keeps getting better. As for why Glennon resigned, Aftermath's Geeta Jackson and Riley McLeod claim after viewing her resignation letter, it was due to the management team's recent decision to deprioritize news in favor of guides. Glennon wrote in her resignation letter, "After careful consideration, I have concluded that the current management structure and decision-making processes at GO Media are not aligned with my values and goals for Kotaku." She added, "I firmly believe that the decision to invert Kotaku's editorial strategy to deprioritize news in favor of guides is fundamentally misguided. Given the current infrastructure of the site, the decision is directly contradicted by months of traffic data and shows an astonishing disregard for the livelihoods of the remaining writers and editors who work here." Now, yes, recently they did manage to make a lot of money off of a single article. That article being this article. They managed to get a lot of clicks, a lot of headlines, a lot of heads turning. Alyssa Mercante is going around there doing a lot of interviews, like they're getting a lot of people watching them. But they're not watching them in the positive, they're watching them in the negative, and they're a bigger joke than ever before. They're being dragged all over the place. The only people defending them are game journos and game devs. That's it. Everybody else treats them the way they should be treated, which is a joke. Aftermath also claims that the new decision by management to deprioritize news will require Kotaku staff to create 50 guides per week. Oh, the horror. We'll actually have to do work and not just go out there and make bullcrap articles like, I don't know, let's just go down right here from Alyssa Mercante herself. "Halo Season 2 sticks the landing. I told you so." Now, they have crappier headlines as well, like articles I could go to YouTube and get a better representation from. "X-Men 97 shows Marvel's mutants never go out of style." What else do we have? "Final Fantasy VII Rebirth graphics mode is still the way to go. Yes, even after the new patch." What else do we have? "Pokemon Company removes 7-year-old Call of Duty video featuring Pikachu." Rise of the Ronin, the Kotaku review, "Nobody Goes for You," Barbie, Margot Robbie. Like, some of these articles aren't that bad. The problem is a lot of these I could go to VGC to get. A lot of these I can go to other outlets to get better articles that aren't politically biased, that don't have their own like biases wrote in within the actual articles itself. I mean, you got this one: "El Paso Elsewhere dev drags industry, sudden silence and uplifting black voices." You know, you got all these weird things that they're always politically motivated. They never actually play the games. Nobody really treats Kotaku like it has any air of actual understanding and any air of actual credibility. So yeah, when it comes to, well, hey, let's start doing game guides, because more than likely people will actually actually go to our sites and actually, click on it and treat us with a little bit more respect, uh, yeah, that might be for the best. But no, right now you guys are dragged every day. You guys are losing money, and there's more to this to think of as well. But we'll continue on. Kotaku staff writer Levi Wilswin noted that these game guides will be aggregated from other websites. You know what? Fuck it. Here's a small cup of tea. Management doesn't even care about the quality of the guides. They want us to use aggregate them from other sites like a literal content mill that they are destroying people's livelihoods. Gags me, not in the good way. Oh God. Oh God. What did I just read? Last thing I'll say is this. Someone at the top told us to just get guides done because the AV Club watches full seasons of shows and still produces their stories. That alone is proof that they don't understand what we do. Well, you're supposed to be a gaming journalist. You're supposed to be writing about actual news within the games industry, news about video games. Guides would actually be a good idea to write, things of that nature. Discussions about games, good reviews, not just reviews that are based on politics and saying something's bad because it doesn't have enough black people, saying something's bad because it doesn't have enough white people. Things of that nature would actually be a good idea to actually write about and discuss within the gaming industry itself. But no, you guys like to constantly virtue signal, constantly put stuff out, and also you got a lot of money for this, but you ended up getting rid of that lot of money and you're being treated like an absolute joke, like you've always been. But we also have Alyssa Mercante coming out here. And this is just beautiful. But the fact that leadership wanted to aggressively pivot what Kotaku does in the midst of a harassment campaign levied against me and the site for an original piece of reporting that was the second most read story for over a week is telling, mama. I put out a hit piece that was factually misguiding and everybody's making fun of me, but we made a lot of money off of it, and now the management wants to move away from this because it's getting them heat and they're treating us like crap out there. We're a joke. We're a laughingstock. Oh, cry me a river. Oh, it drove industry-wide conversation and is still driving it. But what about how to get coins in Super Mario 64? Well, I would actually have a little bit more respect for you if you actually, play video games and actually wrote about video games instead of making fake news, omitting facts, and just running cover for Sweet Baby Inc. That's what I actually would like you guys to be doing, but it's not going to save your website. It's not going to save anything around your website. Heck, this is from MagFest last year. It got taken down. They had to make a whole apology about it, but this is a joke, but it's a very accurate joke because all jokes have to have a little bit of based in reality kind of aspect to it. Kotaku journalist integrity 404 not found because you have none. Kotaku's a laughingstock of the game industry. Everybody knows you're a laughingstock. You're only being treated like this amazing person because you decided to be the first one to come out and attack Kabrutus, side against gamers, and openly omit facts. You guys know the facts, but you choose not to show the facts because you have a whole narrative you want to spin because you're going out there and defending Sweet Baby in your industry right now. But maybe there's another aspect to why, for Go Media, whatever media might be doing this. It might be the fact that Deadspin sold by Geo Media editorial staff to be laid off. Yeah, Deadspin, they went out there and they attacked that little boy, the boy that was over at the Kansas City Chiefs game, had his face painted. Yeah, they attacked him and said that he's racist and everything because he's out there blackface, because they had a perfectly timed shot that just showed half his face and ignored the fact that the other half was red and everything like that. They got sued to oblivion. The boys gonna be making a lot of money. Well, Deadspin got sold off, completely shut down. Maybe Geo Media is trying not to have to sell off and shut down another area of their company. You think about that? Think about that, guys, because honestly, it's starting to look like Kotaku might be the next one up on the chopping block because it's funnier than all heck amidst this entire industry-wide disaster in which everybody's making fun of you, showing how big of a laughingstock you are, and pointing out how uber cringe this is, the fact that you omitted evidence. Heck, nobody really goes to Kotaku anymore other than to roast you, other than to make fun of you. You guys don't get really any traffic at all on this entire site. You guys are the laughingstock of the industry. You're one of many laughingstocks, but also journalism like this, it's it's dying off. This style of journalism is dying off. People can get this news from a whole lot better sources. YouTubers, people that aren't going to omit facts, people that they have more trust in, people that can give them a facts in a more timely manner. And then when somebody comes out with a garbage tier article like this, they roast them for it. That's what people want nowadays. That's what people rely on. And that's what people actually go to from now on. They don't care about your website. They don't like your website, and you're a laughing stock. That's the reality here. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out with friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.